Hello everyone, it's Amy with Canadian Scrap Sisters here. Welcome our little friend, Henry the House Hippo. He's always my sidekick here. Our challenge this week was plastic bags. So that was quite a challenge. I believe I saw this on a reel on Facebook. I'm not sure who did it, but I'll give them credit if I find them again. I just have some acrylic paints from the dollar store. It doesn't matter, they all work. So you just put your, oh, I think my purple's almost out. Okay, we're gonna stop with purple there. So I'm just gonna get your brayer. If you don't have a brayer, you can use a paintbrush, a piece of paper towel, or whatever you can get your hands on. I'm just gonna put a couple of different colors down here. Roll those around. There we go. And then I'm going to take just the tip of a paintbrush and I'm just going to make some squiggles. I can't speak today. We're having some weather. We're going to have snow again because it's almost May. I take your sheet of paper, just regular copy paper. See, I think I get nervous too when we're recording because I forget how to talk. Alright, and then that's what you get. And how pretty is that? You can see all the squiggles. So it's kind of like a jelly plate. So we'll try again. We'll use some pink here. Oops, that's quite a bit.
Whoa, sorry.
No, that's gonna knock over the table. Ooh, look how bright that is. I love that. Okay, we'll get this all the way down here like that. And then I'll add a little bit of blue. There we go. And just roll that in here and there. I tried writing my name in, so I'm going to try and do it backwards. That's so weird. Okay, so E. There. I do some X's, some circles, and a squiggle, and then we'll put our paper and see what that looks like. Dun, da, da, da. Rub it in. There we go. And let's see. Oh, look at that. Yeah, it worked. I don't know if you can see it or not, but my name's right there. This is a little bit wet. I'm going to try one more sheet here, see if we can get a little bit more of it. There's a lot of paint there. Yeah, so you get the basic idea of this one. It's kind of like a jelly plate if you don't have one. I thought that was a pretty good idea, so I'll just clear up here and get my next one going. Okay, so now we're back. I paused, sorry. So I keep these coffee bags because Starbucks, I mean, they're just beautiful, right? So I thought plastic bag. So I decided to try and make like a pencil case or something, but look at my awful sewing on that. I think it's just hideous. However, it does open and could be used, but personally I think it's ugly. So I think this one is a halfer. We'll say half good, half bad. So that's that one. And then I had this other idea. So I got this tiny little iron from Temu. It actually gets super hot. I can't remember how much I paid for it, but it was worth it. So I put some glitter in this bag here, and I thought about making a frame around it, but I didn't like the feel or look of it. And then I tried to do some leaves, and apparently the iron was too hot. It like totally melted that, so that was a fail. And then I did this one. Now this one, there's a little bit of a story here. So plastic bag, this is what I have left of the plastic bag from Paper Art Creations. So we had a oops and had to record this a couple times, so I almost have no more bag left. Technology, right? So what I did with this one is, oh, I got some, I did 2 tags. This one I put some gelato on it. Gelatos, I think they're called, but I didn't like the color, so I stopped doing that. The leaves were cut out from the plastic bag, and then I sewed around and I put some words there. And then the second one is kind of the same thing. I cut out the leaves and another word here. And then I also did 2 pockets, and I put a piece of book page on there with a little flower, and I already put the words down just to show you what I did here. So I have these Aquarelle Stabilo 8046. They react with water. So then after I glued it on, oh, I'll do that first. No, I'm gonna do this one first. Sorry, indecisive. ADD is strong today. So I just went around the words like this, and I usually use a Q-tip, but I forgot. My baby puppy, who's like 120 pounds, is terrified of the wind. So I've tried to get everything. All right, so then I just take a little bit of water, and I'm just gonna try it with it'll work with this, but I usually use the Q-tip. So you just go around, and it just, yeah, like that. I do use it sometimes on journal pages, but depending on the paper that you have, it'll go through to the other side. So if you don't like that, just be careful. You can always do it on your art before you put it in your book. So, and then we'll go backwards here, and I forgot my scissors. Oh, no, I got a pair of scissors right here. There we go. So get this out of the way here. So I found this in my drawer, and I really liked it. So just cut this down here. And these are just words from magazines. Okay, so then I took this. I have the Distress Collage Medium. I think a friend of mine gave it to me, or I got it at a garage sale. It was one of the two. So I don't, but I know Paper Art Creations has this stuff. So I just put some on the back here just to get it going here. Oops, there. And then I'm just gonna put that down there, and then I'll put this one down. Same idea. Beautiful idea. There we go. Ideas. There. And then once they're down, I just go over them. And then that way, when I put the water around it, it doesn't affect the newspaper because it's so soft. It's just super thin. Yeah, so that was that. So this was my other good one that I thought. So I hope you enjoyed that, and we'll see you again soon. Please like and subscribe, and watch out for new coming contests and upcoming news. Thank you. Bye.